Shang-Chi, the upcoming Marvel movie, is having problems finding a release date in China, according to Marvel Studios. Some of these concerns arise from the character's earlier experiences with racist stereotypes about Chinese people in Western culture. Along with this, we'll also delve into some of the most exciting upcoming Marvel movies over the next few years. Stay tuned for all the inside details. Marvel's Shang-Chi faces now banned, explained. Shang-Chi was released in theaters last week and has gotten very positive reviews, with a Rotten Tomatoes score of 92%. Despite the positive reviews, the picture is currently awaiting approval in China due to worries that Shang-Chi may break the country's strict censorship standards, which all international films must follow. Shang-Chi debuted in 1973 and was developed to capitalize on the growing popularity of martial arts films in the United States. The artwork depicted the protagonist as having dazzling yellow skin in the early Shang-Chi comics. Thankfully, the artwork improved in subsequent chapters and the character became less stereotypical. Despite this, many people still see Shang-Chi as a sign of American cultural appropriation of Chinese culture. Marvel Studios claim that the Shang-Chi picture was made with the utmost respect for Chinese culture, has some people skeptical. Many people believe that the character's origins have tainted him to the point where no amount of rewriting will be able to rescue him. This means that even if their government approves the film's release in China, Chinese consumers may be unable to see it until the fall of 2021. One of the main reasons Chinese audiences dislike the Shang original Chi is his history, which portrays him as the wayward son of criminal genius Dr. Fu Manchu. Dr. Fu Manchu debuted alongside Shang-Chi in Marvel Comics after the publisher secured the rights to change the character from the Saxe-Romer estate. He is without a doubt the most well-known of the so-called Yellow Peril villains, whose stories depicted Asians as unnatural animals prone to criminal behavior. The figure is essentially faded from popular culture in the modern period, except as a reference to how stereotypical the original Fu Manchu novels were. Furthermore, considering the character's racial origins and status as a reductive caricature, utilizing Mandarin instead of Zhangzhou in Shang-Chi is considered as just as problematic as adopting Fu Manchu. Tony Leung, who plays the true Mandarin in Shang Father Chi, is a Hong Kong actor, and Simu Liu, who plays Shang-Chi, is a Canadian, which doesn't help matters. So you may be wondering, how has the Marvel organization handled this entire situation, and will this Marvel film air in China? How did Marvel handle the situation? The president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, has attempted to address the anti-Shang-Chi backlash, but his success has been minimal. In a conversation with Chinese film critic Raymond Zhao, Marvel Comics president Kevin Feige emphasized that Fu Manchu is not in the picture and that the figure hasn't been seen in decades. Following the Mandarin villain surprise in Iron Man 3, Shang Father Chi will play the true Mandarin, aka Wen Wu, in the film. However, the character will be far more sophisticated than the villain who was originally Iron Man's arch-enemy in the comics. However, this is not Marvel's first offense against Chinese culture and the country as a whole. With its reveal-heavy trailer for its upcoming film, Eternals, the studio is also under fire. This is thanks in large part to the film's director, Chloe Zhao, a Chinese actress who received an Academy Award for her film Nomadland. At first, Zhao's great success with Nomadland was praised by those from her home country, and her achievement as the first Asian woman director to win a Golden Globe for Best Director was applauded immensely. Many Chinese nationalists question Zhao's loyalty and patriotism. Zhao was born in Beijing, but she acquired her schooling in the United Kingdom and the United States, and she identifies as an American because she lacks a Chinese passport. So it seems as though the Marvel franchise will have more trouble than they thought trying to ease Chinese individuals' anger towards the stereotypes in Shang-Chi. It'll be interesting to see how they further try to deal with the situation, and if they'll try to sweep it under the rug like other massive organizations, or they will truly listen to these concerns and make the right adjustments. Will Shang-Chi be released in China? The Chinese government's position on Shang-Chi is currently unknown. Given the issues made by regarding Shang-Chi as a character, it would be practically hard for Marvel Studios to resolve the country's objections by adding or eliminating more scenes, as it has done in prior releases. Given that China is one of the world's largest movie theater markets, and the picture's already having a difficult theatrical distribution owing to increased COVID-19 rates around the world, this might be a major issue for Shang-Chi. Upcoming Marvel movies to get excited about. Marvel Studios has released the whole slate of its planned films, including release dates for all of them until 2024. We can now say in total there will be 5 MCU films released in 2023 alone. Exciting, right? Now, let's delve into some of the most exciting upcoming movie details. SpiderMan No Way Home, December 2021. Our friendly neighborhood hero is unmasked for the first time in Spider-Cinematic Man's history. He can no longer distinguish between his daily life and the high stakes of being a superhero. When he seeks Doctor Strange's assistance, the stakes rise even higher, forcing him to realize what it actually means to be Spider-Man. Tom Holland, Zendaya, Benedict Cumberbatch, Jon Favreau, Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, J.K. Simmons, Jamie Foxx, J.B. Smoove, Hannibal Buress, Jacob Batalon, and Marissa Tomei star in Spider-Man No Way Home. John Watts directs, with Chris McKenna and Eric Summers collaborating on the script. This is set to be yet another great Spider-Man film. Well, here's hoping. Thor: Love and Thunder, May 2022. Thor: The Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok, and Avengers: Endgame are all sequels to this film. Thor: Love and Thunder is the Marvel Cinematic Universe's 29th film and the 6th installment of Phase 4. Thor stars Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, Natalie Portman, Christian Bale, Chris Pratt, and Vin Diesel, among a slew of other A-listers. The Marvels, November 2022. Brie Larson will continue her role as Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, in The Marvels. Teyonah Parris, who first appeared as adult Monica Rambeau in Marvel Studios' WandaVision, and Iman Vellani, who will play Miss Marvel in the upcoming Disney Plus series of the same name, will join her in the film. Samuel L. Jackson will play Nick Fury, Park Seon-joon will play Yon-Rogg, and Jude Law will play Yon-Rogg. Nia DaCosta directs the film, which is based on a script by Megan McDonnell. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 2023. While the premise of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is uncertain, writer-director James Gunn has stated that it will conclude the trilogy. Chris Pratt will reprise his role as Star-Lord, while Dave Bautista will play Drax, Karen Gillan will play Nebula, Bradley Cooper will play Rocket, Vin Diesel will play Groot, and Pom Klementieff will play Mantis. After the events of Avengers Endgame, we'll see Zoe Saldana reprise her role as Gamora. Take a look at all the fill-in-the-blank movies. In which film are you employing your supernatural abilities? You can see the complete list here, which includes 2 more films that will be released in 2023, with conjecture abounding as to what they may be. As part of Phase 2 of the MCU, Guardians of the Galaxy premiered at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood on July 21st, 2014, and was theatrically distributed in the United States on August 1st, 2014. The film was a critical and financial success, collecting $772.8 million worldwide, making it the highest-grossing superhero picture of 2014 and the 3rd highest-grossing film of the year. The narrative, directing, acting, humor, soundtrack, visual effects, and action sequences were all lauded in the film. Success of the film meant that it was renewed for 2 follow-up movies. Ant-Man 3, February 2023. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is a Marvel Comics-based superhero film starring Scott Lang as Ant-Man and Hope Pym as Wasp. It's the sequel of Ant-Man 2015 and Ant-Man and the Wasp 2018, and the 32nd film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, produced by Marvel Studios and released by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, MCU. The film stars Paul Rudd as Scott Lang and Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, as well as Michael Douglas, Michelle Pfeiffer, Catherine Newton, and Jonathan Majors, and is directed by Peyton Reed from a screenplay by Jeff Loveness. In November 2019, it was announced that a 3rd Ant-Man film would be made, with Reed and Rudd reprising their roles. Loveness was hired in April 2020, and the film's development began during the COVID-19 pandemic. In December 2020, the film's title and additional cast members were revealed. Filming in Turkey began in early February 2021, followed by additional filming in San Francisco in mid-June, with principal photography beginning in Pinewood Studios in Buckinghamshire at the end of July. Atlanta is expected to see shooting as well, and it'll go until 2022. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Marvel's Shang-Chi film and how it's caused quite the uproar with the Chinese and insensitive stereotypes being thrown around and how Marvel has responded to this. Additionally, we wanted to share with you some of the upcoming Marvel films to get excited about, what we're in store for. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.